Hi everybody, this is the Prospect Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the Hut, and we are back here at the Prospect Hut talking about the Mets draft. Mets are getting very high marks for it, and that's great. Mets need as much help as they can get in their farm system, particularly with the pitchers. We're going to talk about a pitcher in this video. Before we get into that, I need you to subscribe and like this video. This little channel is moving along pretty good. So we're going to talk about Kade Morris. They drafted him. He's the 101st overall pick, and he's from the University of Nevada. He's a right-handed pitcher. I'm going to read you from AmazingAvenue.com and their scouting report. Kade Morris was born in Turlock, California, and attended Pittman High School in his hometown, where he led it 3 years in baseball. He batted a cumulative .222 while posting a career 4.18 ERA in 57 innings. He went undrafted in the 2020 MLB Draft and went on to attend the University of Nevada, where he walked onto the baseball team as a relief pitcher. Morris appeared in 18 games for the Wolfpack in his freshman year, posting a 7.71 ERA in 25 2/3 innings. That summer, he pitched for the Kade Morris of the Cape Cod Baseball League and was extremely successful, making 4 starts and posting a 1.08 ERA. He thought about transferring from Nevada for his junior season, entering the transfer portal, and committed to Texas Christian University, where former Nevada head coach T.J. Bruce had been hired, but ultimately did not. Returning to Nevada for his junior season, was transitioning from the bullpen to the Wolfpack rotation as their Friday night starter. Morris throws from a low 3/4 arm slot and has a simple, repeatable delivery that utilizes a leg lift. The right-hander has a deep arsenal anchored by a fastball that sits in the low to mid-90s, averaging at 93 miles per hour and topping out in the mid to high 90s. He can throw a 4-seam fastball and a 2-seam fastball, but a lack of deception and a tendency to flatten out saps their effectiveness, especially when left in the zone. He complemented his fastball with a low to mid-80s slider, a mid-70s curveball, and a high 70s to low 80s changeup. His breaking stuff has all been very inconsistent, with some scouts and evaluators preferring his sliders and some preferring his changeup. His curveball is virtually universally agreed to be a change-of pace offering. None of his secondary pitches have elite swing and miss, but the right-hander is effective with them by changing eye levels, mixing in wide arsenal, and getting batters to get themselves out or make weak contact. This is from MetsmerizedOnline.com. With their second pick on day 2 of the 2023 MLB Draft, the New York Mets selected right-handed pitcher Kade Morris from the University of Nevada with the number 101 overall pick. The pick was compensation for not signing right-handed pitcher Brandon Sprout last year. The Mets, however, drafted Sprout again on Sunday night in the second round. The slot value for this pick is $666,500. Morris, who turned 21 last month, had a 5.42 ERA as a junior for Nevada. He struck out 85 and walked 27 during that span. MLB Pipeline had Morris ranked number 142 on the pre-draft listing. Lean and slender is from MLB Pipeline. Morris has decent now stuff and with the ability to add strength and could throw harder in the future. He'll run his fastball up to 95 to 96 miles per hour, sitting around 93, and it can feature hop with decent finish up in the zone. There is a lack of deception, however, and it can be flat, leaning to being hit this year. His breaking stuff can be inconsistent, with some scouts wanting him to focus on the mid-80s slider, which flashes average speed and depth and width. He has a 12-6 type of curve with decent shape, but the mid-70s offering doesn't have enough power for it to be really effective. His changeup might be his best pitch, solid with good arm strength, good arm speed. Now, to finish this video up, I found an article that was posted back in February from NevadaSportsNet.com, and they talk about Kade Morris. Headline: An electric arm, Nevada's Kade Morris enters season as one of college's top pitchers. The talent drain for Nevada baseball following last season's change coach was dramatic, gone with Wolfpack players to elite schools like Miami, USC, UC Irvine, Arizona, West Virginia via transfer. But perhaps the most talented return returning player on Nevada's roster didn't leave. After first entering the transfer portal and committed to TCU, where Nevada coach T.J. Bruce was headed to become a assistant coach, pitcher Kade Morris circled back to Reno, staying with the Wolfpack. Nevada's home, Morris said on the eve of this year's season opener. This is home. I never wanted to leave. It kind of got rocky there for a little bit. Definitely was a hard decision. After stints last summer with the USA Baseball Collegiate National Team and playing in the prestigious Cape Cod League, Morris' stock has only increased after the strong close to his sophomore season. He's trying not to let that extra attention dictate how he pitches this year. Now, this is an interesting player because obviously he stayed in the school that he was at, and he played for the USA team. He played in the Cape Cod League, and his stock went up to the point where the Mets selected him at 101. The Mets selected a lot of college players for this draft. So the Mets are expecting a lot from these guys pretty quickly. They don't have too many projects with this particular draft when it comes to pitching. And obviously the Mets thought high enough of him to draft him this high. Now, let me know what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut as we continue on talking about the prospects and the new draftees, and I'll see you later.